There's no tribe in Nigeria that is not doing well, and there is no tribe that is superior to others. We have to get this into our subconscious mind. I made a video about how the Igbos are not suffering and how they spread money even though people are shouting, crying that there's so much hardship in the country, this and that, blah blah blah. I got a whole lot of reactions in that video, negative ones and positive ones. But I want to talk about the negative reactions I got as a result of that video. Do you know, so many people were like, oh, why am I trying to make the Igbos to be outstanding? Is it because I am Igbo, or is it because I don't even know what they were talking about? But I want you to get this right. Yes, you have to understand that every Igbo man, an average Igbo man, have seen difficulty, have faced a lot of challenges in life. Do you know that after the war, that the only thing that comes to the mind of an average Igbo man is how to make money? In fact, the person can spend a whole night to be thinking about how to make money. I'm telling you, you stay like this, the person will be like, what are the things I'm going to do to make money? Even if you are earning the same money with an Igbo man, the only thing that Igbo man will be thinking is how to multiply that money. What are the things I'm going to do to bring a positive change in my financial status? Because we believe that the money you are receiving, the money the government is giving to you is not enough for you to spend, for you to live the kind of life you want to live. And most of us grew up not having any direct benefit from the government. Most of us grew up not even having a single uncle that is in politics. So by the time I say, oh, I need the help of a politician or the help of a government to survive, it will be sounding so strange to an average Igbo man, because most of us are surviving not because of the government, but because we are strong enough, to think out of the box, to create the kind of money or wealth we want and we desire. We are good. The Igbos are good in terms of business. Very, very good. There's no doubt about it. Even across the world, not just in Nigeria, people are talking about it. But are we going to use because of that and say that other tribes are not doing well? No, we cannot. Because if you go to the west, which is the Yoruba land, you cannot talk about entertainment in Nigeria without calling a Yoruba man. It's not possible. Or a Yoruba woman. It's not possible because they are well grounded in that sector. They are very good in entertainment. Does it mean that other tribes are not doing well in entertainment? No, they are also doing well. But you cannot compare what is happening in the West in terms of entertainment with what is happening in Southeast or in the North. Yes, sir. So they are very good in entertainment. They are very, very good. Another thing is that you cannot talk about the tech in this country, Nigeria, without mentioning the West. It's not possible. It means you have not started. They are very good because they occupy most of the sensitive positions in every tech companies. That is it. All these small startups, they are very good in it. Fintech, they are very good in it. They are excellently performing well. We cannot take it away from them. And one thing that I've also discovered is that they are dominating that very sector. Why? Because they, like carrying one another along. I give credit to OAU and governor universities. The two universities have done so well in the West. They have given the best to their people. Because most of these guys that are doing well, if you check their history, their educational background, most of them graduated from those universities. That means the universities must be doing well. So if other regions are not so happy with that, they should invest more in their own universities, train the lecturers and teach the lecturers, this is what we want, and enforce it, monitor the activities going on in the school. Believe me, your people will be like the West. That is just the truth. People are doing well, the Yorubas are doing well in their own areas. And they are very united. You cannot talk about unity in this country without calling Yorubas. They are very united. They hardly come online to shout and fight one another. They are peace-loving people, and they support one another. That's one of the reasons why I love the Yorubas. They are wonderful people. Okay, what of the people from the north? Yes, you may say, they benefit much from the government. Yes, they benefit much from the government. There's no doubt about it. But when you talk about agriculture in this country, you cannot, end that topic without mentioning one or two states from the north. There are some other small businesses also that you cannot talk about in this country, Nigeria, without mentioning the north. God have blessed Nigeria beyond human understanding, but because of bad leadership, because of primitive leadership from our leaders, it seems as if nothing is working in the country. But trust me, if Nigerians will come together, which seems to be impossible, but if Nigerians will come together and fight for a just cause, believe me that Nigeria will overtake so many countries in the Western world. Nobody will even wake up and say, I want to travel to the UK, I want to travel to America, I want to travel to so country. For what? When you have everything, your country? Some of the policies coming out from the government are the harsh ones because they do those things based on tribe, religion, all those things, fighting companies, fighting industries. That is the reason why reputable companies are leaving Nigeria. There's nobody that is talking about it. So that video I made last time was not just to glorify how God have favored the Igbos or whatever. No, God is there for everybody. God has blessed the Hausas and also the Yorubas too. The whole old Eastern, when I say Southeast, what comes to my mind actually is the old Southern or the Eastern region. So that is South and Southeast, because I don't like calling that that name South South. There's nothing like that in geography. So my guys, please, nobody should be angry because of that video I made earlier. And don't forget to share this video. Thank you. One love.